Hello, this is Spiritual Essence, and this is going to be a general reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising from the dates of the 24th to the 31st. I hope everybody is doing well. Mind you, this is a general reading, so take what, if it does not resonate to your story, take what does resonate and leave the rest. And remember, of course, can be vice versa, or reversed. Shuffle it 3 more times. Lay down a past, present, future spread, clarifying the cards, and then following up with 3 cards out of the Moonology Oracle deck. One more time, and we will begin. Okay, so the overall card of the reading, the Emperor. So this can be you taking power of control over a situation. Okay. In the recent past, you get the Chariot, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Swords. So something happened, an event happened that had you move your emotions into a place of anxiety as well as frustration, and you're taking a rest while having experienced this anxiety or frustration, which is represented by the Chariot, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Swords. Okay, so in the present moment, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. So some type of change occurred, some type of action occurred that brought forth some type of luck. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Aquarius, a Leo, a Taurus, or a Scorpio. So, and from the Spirit Quest, you ended up with supporting friends that supported you, or it could be you supporting friends, or you could be you being left out in the cold by some sort. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, and following the Wheel of Fortune, this Eight of Cups, and then the Five of Pentacles, this tells me that you are being supported by friends. Now, in the near future, you get the Hangman, the Four card, and the Seven of Cups. So here you are in a crossroads between 2 or more ways that you can go, and it's bringing about a new beginning. So a new beginning is occurring, and you have many choices that you can take within this new beginning. It's very good to see. So in the near future, you have a lot of choices, but you're stuck between which way that you want to go. And so let's clarify the Emperor in the overall position. Okay, so this is you rushing to a vision, or someone rushing towards you, and from you rushing, because you're attempting to take control and power over a situation. So you have a vision, or somebody came into you that's bringing stress and burdens, but you're healing through the stress and burdens. So that's how you're taking power and control, because you have a lot of burdens, but there's someone here helping you compromise and helping you heal. So Let's clarify the Chariot in the recent past. The Chariot is clarified by the Six of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Strength card. So this is something from the past coming back, removing your emotions, and you're in a process of trial and error, and editing, and seeing how everything is going, and taking your time, and being strong through it all. That's really good to see. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords in the recent past. So, in the recent past, in clarifying the Nine of Swords in the recent past, you get the King of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Lover's card. So this is you being emotionally grounded, and you have choices that you can make, but you are emotionally grounded in this. But through these choices, there is a strong connection here that is attached to you, either energetically, emotionally, or physically. But you're in the choices about this love connection, okay? But you're being very emotionally grounded within doing it, because the King of Cups came in first. So let's clarify the Four of Swords in the recent past. Clarifying the Four of Swords is the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. So this is you being very independent, but also conservative. You can be conservative and independent with material things, and grounded in the material world, but you could also be a bit stubborn, so watch that. But you are in material independence, but through this, but in this material independence, you have a lot of worries and struggles that you're going through that might feel like you're being trapped, but you're really not, because like the card of the Eight of Swords, the woman in the picture is blindfolded, but the swords are behind her. So you have an escape, but you are too blinded by the light or information or what's going on around you to see that you're not trapped. It's all in your head, pretty much, because swords represent air, which is thinking and communicating. So let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune in the present moment. So somebody came toward, okay, first off, let's clarify. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, you get the Page of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Hierophant. And this is someone coming towards you from the past, and with communication, and choosing to do the right thing. So someone came in from the past with their cup for love and communicated to you, and now you're in the position of doing the right thing, or they could be in the position of doing the right thing themselves, because roles can be reversed. Let's clarify the Eight of Cups in the present moment. A couple of So the Eight of Cups is clarified by the Hermit, the King of Swords, and the Lion of Wands. So this is you going within and being very logical about this situation, about this person that came back, and you're very introspective and you're following your intuition, but you're also in the mind, heavily in the mind, heavily into the mental, which is represented by the King of Swords, which is putting you in a state of being a little anxious, but also this isn't your first rodeo, so to speak. Okay, so just do your best to balance out the heart and listen to your emotions and what your intuition says, and not just what the mind is telling you. Because you are in hormone mode, which you are receiving intuition messages, but you could be blocking it by staying in the mind space. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles in the present moment. The Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So here you are being independent, and there is a happy home, a happiness around you, but you may be too stubborn to see this happiness because of how independent you are and how visionary and independent you are. But you are gathering people around you because the Queen represents feminine energy, so you are receiving. You may be around a lot of people, this is Four of Wands, which represents happy home. Usually it can represent marriage or strong partnership, where you're being very practical, as well as I feel a bit stubbornness. So drop the stubbornness, since we are talking about Capricorn. So this is you doing this. So drop the stubbornness and do your best to be cautious, yes, but again, don't be stubborn. Because you do have people supporting you. Let's clarify the Hangman in the near future. So you get the Two of Swords, the Tower card, and the World card. So this is some type of choice that you're having to make, and there's a Tower moment that's bound to happen, right? And through this Tower moment comes completion of a karmic cycle. So Tower moment hits, and this is a completion of a karmic cycle, which ultimately decides what choice you're going to make between this tower. So let's clarify this tower. Clarifying the tower is the Justice card. So balance, harmony, equality, something that's dealing with balance. We can get one more card to clarify because they're all corners. The Empress. So you're realizing that you're the one with the power, and you're the one that's worthy. You feel worthy, and through this self-worth comes completion. Okay, so it's dealing with the self-worth issue, and the choice stems from a self-worth issue. But the tower is going to hit, which causes you to feel the self-worth, which again, a karmic completion occurs. So let's clarify the Four card in the near future. So the Four is clarified by the Moon, the Sun, and the Page of Pentacles. So you're listening to your intuition, and by listening to your intuition and what your intuition is telling you, it brings a sense of happiness, and from this sense of happiness you start new endeavors and new projects. Okay, so you're going to be starting something new through this completion and listening to your intuition. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups. I apologize if you hear any yelling in the back. Don't really have a secluded place that I can go to, so clarify the Seven of Cups in the near future. So you get the 7 of Cups is clarified by the 10 of Swords, the 3 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups. So you end up ending something, which leads you into parties, having fun with people, being relaxed and cheerful, and emotional independency. Okay, so we end the reading off with you being emotionally independent in the near future, which is really good to see. Let's see what's going to be ending in the near future. 2-1. Okay, so your choices and your potential and what you wanted to do, you're finally ending that because you're going to choose what you want to do. And through you choosing what you want to do comes fun and celebrations with friends or family, and being in an emotional, independent energy. So, with that being said, let's pull 3 cards out from the Moonology deck. First card is New Moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. So there may be a situation that you're dealing with that you need to bring love into. Okay? So if there's any difficulties with relationships that you're having or anything that you're dealing with currently, most likely dealing with this karmic cycle that you should be completing in the near future as far as the reading goes. But like it says, New Moon in Aquarius, bring love into the situation. Your second Moonology card is a win-win outcome is forecast for Moon in Libra. So no matter what choice that you make, no matter what road that you go down, know that a win-win outcome is forecasted. So know that everything is going to turn out for the betterment of your own good, which is also clarified by the ending the reading off with the 9 of Cups, just emotional independency. And your last card that you can get from the Moonology Oracle deck is the New Moon in Pisces. So meditate and contemplate. Meditate and contemplate on what you gotta do. Don't rush through things. Don't rush into things. Sit there. Excuse me. Sit there and have the clarity in the receiving energy, while and meditate and contemplate on what your next choice is going to be. So, okay, so whenever I was going to clarify the meditate and contemplate, it says don't move ahead, don't leave. Okay, so the 6 of Swords upright is people leaving. 6 of Swords in reverse is like hold back, don't leave. Don't jump to conclusions, don't do anything, hold back. Okay? So, with that being said, I hope this helped, and until next time, shout out to the Soul family, and shout out to everyone out there, shout out to all the Capricorns, and until next time, peace.